Hello, how are you? I hope we're all doing fine. I wish you a great day today, whenever you're watching this, because it can be watched like 2, 3 years down the line. But whenever you're watching this, I'm wishing you a great day. So today, I just want to send this shout out to all of my Facebook family. You are doing well, my people. You're doing well. Thank you so much for watching, for commenting, for interacting with the videos that I post, and sending me your feedback. Some people don't send their feedback on Facebook. They tell me like your sound is not good, your this or that. Like I take that all of that in good faith. I am just starting out. I am a little over 6 months into all of this, so it is still a learning phase for me. But thank you for sticking with me. Thank you so very much. So it's a shout out to all of you. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please just do that. Just click on this link, go to my YouTube, and then subscribe. Just subscribe. Okay, thank you so very much. So today I want to talk to you about something that I have been thinking about for a while now. It is a concept that has, I think it took the internet by storm, but I don't think all Sierra Leoneans are okay with it, just because I don't think we are too much of internet people. Our lives is like social media, and that is the basics. Yeah, but I think it's very prevalent. And because in my last video I spoke something about people going through mental health, and I think this topic I am going to talk about is one of the leading factors that messes up the way people think, and they start to question their reality. And that is what mental illness is. Once you cannot control your thoughts, once you start to question your own reality, you start to have, just this unstable kind of way to think about life and what is going on around you. So the concept I want to talk about today is called gaslighting. You might have heard about the word, and it took me a while to actually understand it. I started, looking around the concept of manipulation, narcissistic abuse, and then I came across this concept of gaslighting. And it was so resounding when I went through it and tried to understand what it really meant. And I think sometime in my life I've experienced it, and it messed me up. So I think if I have known it, it is good that I share it with you, just so you be on your guard when it is happening to you. You understand that you are not the problem. You are fine. You are thinking about things the right way, and the other person is just trying to mess you up or manipulate you. So let's start from the beginning. What is gaslighting? Gaslighting is a manipulative technique usually used by, I will not use the word narcissistic because it's a word I don't want to use because it's so broad, and it does not encompass what I want to talk about. Some people can actually use this gaslighting, they cannot be narcissistic. So it's something that somebody does to manipulate the way you see your reality. Now, where does it come from? It comes from a movie. I think the movie is called, I don't know if the movie is called Gaslighting, when the man and the woman are in the house, but it was set in like the 60s. So it was, they use gas to like keep the house warm, and they use the switches to, brighten the light in the house, or like dimming the house in the light. So anytime this man will like bright the light in the house, the woman will ask him, are you the one that turned on the light in the house? It will be like, which light? I did not turn any light on. The light is the same. And the woman would be like questioning herself, is it me feeling or thinking that the light is on, or the light is brighter? And the man will like, turn on the heat in the house. And the woman will be like, it's a little bit hot in here. Did you turn off the heat in the house? You'll be like, the temperature is the same in here. So what that does to the woman is she is checking her reality. She feels like she's losing her mind simply because he is trying to be manipulative by not saying the truth about what the situation really is. So if the woman pushes him to the extreme, he will either laugh about it or say, you did not allow me to finish my sentence. And when I saw that part, or when I heard about that part in the movie, It resonates so hard with me. Like, you did not allow me to finish my sentence. Have you, ever been in that kind of situation where everything that happens is like, it is not me, it is you. It is not me like did this thing. It is you that, it is your fault that this thing has befell you. I didn't do anything. It is kind of a manipulative tool usually used in romantic situations, romantic relationships, where one person wants to stay in control, but they want to mess up your mind. Let's say, for example, somebody says something and they say it to you. And maybe you took up the issue to like your pastor or like your godparents, and you're like, oh, this person says this thing to me. And the person say, me? When did I ever have that conversation with you? I don't even know where you're bringing up. Something is wrong with you. You're delusional. I think you're seeing things or you're hearing things. And you'll be like, is my mind playing tricks on me? Am I hearing things? So that messes up your mental health. Like, you don't know what is real. I had an experience once and something happened to me that was so strange. Like, this is something I stood against for the longest of my life. And somebody approached me to make it feel as if it did not happen. It did not happen. I had to call my friend, like, I told you when this thing happened, right? Did it happen really? Please check your phone if it actually happened, if I sent you the audio or something. My friend said, yes, it happened. Yes, it happened. That was, now I look at the thing in retrospect because I did not understand the concept of it. But that one, it messed me up. It messed me up. Like, when I know that this is what happened, and the person like turned around the situation to explain it as if it never happened, or they never said that, or they never did that. So that is the concept of gaslighting. Somebody trying to be manipulative by making you check your reality. Like, this is my reality, but they make you to check your reality. Like what you believe to be so true is not true. That is gaslighting. So, how is it done? How do people gaslight people? Now, it happened in two phases. It happened in when somebody says something and they tell you they did not say it. Like, when you're in the heat of the situation, they tell you they did not say it. They know they said it, but when you're in the heat of it, they say, no, I did not say this thing. You're lying. Your mind is playing to you. Or when something happened, and they are bold enough to tell you that it did not happen, when you know it happened. And the second part, which I think is the most painful one, is that when you have something that you hold so sacred to you, let's say, for example, you're in a relationship and religion is so paramount to you, and subtly somebody starts to tell you things that, I read a book yesterday that says religion is not all that. In fact, this thing that you hold so dear to you, I don't even understand it. There is a book that says this your so-called Messiah that you want to, worship is not this, is not that. Subtly, they are not going to be upfront about it. They'll be saying it like in 2, 3 months, 4 months, you start to check yourself, like you start to check your own reality. Am I really being fair with, putting this God thing so paramount in my life? That is how you start to check yourself. Let's say fidelity is very important to you. Like, you have said it time without number, fidelity is very important. They start to tell you stories about and that's my friend. He has batted like 2 kids out of his marriage. But the girl is so understanding. She stayed with him. They are working things out. This your thing that you hold so dear to your heart. It's not that important. So, in fact, 90% of the men in Sierra Leone, they are doing it, messing up what you hold so dear to you, to trivialize it, to make it like it is nothing. So now you start to check who you are. Like, this is something my entire life that I hold so dear, that I know should go this way. When you're married to me, you should be faithful to me. When you're married to me, you should respect me. These are things that are dear to me. But this person is trying to like sway you on the other side to make you think it's okay. Respect is not that big. I saw one of my friends beating the wife in the streets. But the wife went home with him. What a good woman. That woman is good. That is a man's dream. It is not true. You're not mad. you are okay. That is just manipulation for somebody that wants to be in control. They are just trying to manipulate you. I did not know this, and maybe even you listening to it now, you start to think about it like, oh my God, I went through this. And it can happen even in friendships. Even in friendships. Like you want something so badly. Maybe you and somebody you call your friend, in quote, are going for something. And they know they want it. Now they will start to like say, I think this is a lesser version of the scholarship that you even want. Why don't you wait for the real deal? It is coming out maybe sometime in May. And then they sway you of something that you really hold to be true. And now you're checking your reality that, maybe this is not even what I wanted. And now, because they want to stay in control, they will go ahead and apply for that scholarship. And maybe you wake up sometime in April, boom, they have the scholarship. Those very friends that told you that it is not important. Okay? Now, this is what gaslighting does to you. Gaslighting messes you mentally. It messes up. You like second guess yourself. You like second guess the life you have built for yourself, the knowledge you have gained for yourself. If you are somebody that have grown in the mosque or grown in the church, you know how you grew up. You know what is true for you. You know what your life stands for. You know what your parents instill in you. But when you're being gaslighted, when somebody is tweaking the heat in the room, and then you say the heat is up, and they say like, I did nothing. Your brain is manipulating you. Maybe you're sick. Maybe something is wrong with you. Maybe your body is telling you, giving you false impulses. It messes up your brain. So I have a simple message. When somebody is trying to use this manipulative technique on you, tap yourself or pinch yourself that nothing is wrong with you. Nothing is wrong with you. It came to a point in my life where I was with somebody that is so prone to gaslighting me that I had to put my phone on record all the time. Because I don't want us to be in a conversation and they say, I did not say that. I want to be like, but look, this is the evidence. You said so. You know, those kind of things. You don't have to be in that kind of situation where you are scared that this conversation I am having with you, if push come to shove, you're going to deny it. You are going to make me look as if I am stupid or I am mad or I'm losing it. So you are not losing it. My message is simple. You are not losing it. It is a technique of control. It is a manipulative technique that people use, especially controlling people. I don't want to call them narcissists. Controlling people use that technique. Now, let me tell you something. If push come to shove, like 2 or 3 people come to attest that you said this, I saw you do this. You know what they will say? They will say, I've forgotten. But me, I didn't remember. So it happened. I didn't remember. But guess what? If something else had happened, that maybe you were on the wrong and they want to use it to make their case, maybe it even happened farther down the road before they did their own, that they say they have forgotten, they will remember it. They will remember it and they will bring it to the fore. In fact, they will have photographic memory of it. But that is not my point. My point is, if you are the victim of gaslighting, I know it would have messed up your mind. You would have think that you're delusional. You would have think that you're losing your mind. You would have think that maybe I'm not thinking straight. Maybe I'm going crazy. You are not. You are just under some toxic manipulation. And when it happens, pinch yourself. I am not even going to gratify you with an argument that it did or did not happen. I hold what you said to be true, and that is it. You can be flapping your wings that it did not happen. You can be causing heaven to come on earth that it did not happen. Me, I know it happened. Period. If you are in a situation where that person can be implicative legally or implicative in a situation where you think you're not safe, use my technique. Tell the person, because I don't trust you, that if you were to say this thing to a few other people, you will say it's like it is. I want to put this on record. Sign off to it. So you put it on record. So that the person will not leave you high and dry. And you will be like me, calling some other people. It happened, right? It's not a dream. I did not dream about it. It happened in reality. I went through that. Like like I lost touch of reality. I have to call my friend sometimes because like if something happened, like I have a friend that is in the US and I always call. Like I'll just call her again. But this thing happened because when it happened, like I called you. Say, yeah, it happened. I said I thought I was dreaming because this person has totally and completely denied it. So like I said, the message is simple. Don't think you're losing your mind. You are not. You're just being under tough manipulation. Do yourself a favor and hold your truth to be your truth. Don't be swayed. Don't let somebody put your standards down just because they want to control you. I love you all. Bye.